everyone, welcome to another story time here in Nature, Poetry, and Stories. And today's story is about Saint Zita of Lucca in Italy. In the story, Saint Zita will show us the power of prayers. The picture book that I'm about to read is A Miracle in the Kitchen, a legend about Saint Zita. It was written by Pamela Love and illustrated by Sheila Bailey. So kids, if you're ready to listen to the story, I'm ready to read it to you. Let's start! Long ago in Italy, a girl named Zita stirred coals in a fireplace until they glowed hot. Glancing outside the rising sun, she thought, I must hurry. If everything is not ready by the time the cook wakes up, I will be in trouble. Zita was 12. She was a maid for the rich Fatanelli family in the city of Lucca. All day it was work and more work, from lighting the fireplaces before breakfast until washing the supper dishes at night. In between came milking cows, gathering eggs, bringing in water, cleaning the house, and on and on. She was the first person up in the morning and the last one in bed at night. Sometimes she thought she would need wings to move fast enough to do everything that was expected of her. The rudeness of the other servants made Zita's job even harder. The cook was especially harsh. Scrub the floor! Bring firewood! Get water! Hurry up! She never gave Zita a chance to do anything before yelling. Zita could not quit. Good jobs were hard to find. At least here, she had enough to eat. Signor Fatanelli told all the servants, Work hard or I will fire you and hire someone else. Busy as she was, every morning before dawn, Zita tiptoed out the door. Hurrying through the streets, she often whispered, Lord, please help me get to Mass on time. Then help me get home to finish my morning's work before the cook wakes up. Zita's only friends were people from church. They were poor too. Many were servants like she was. It was so different in the village where I grew up. Zita told her friend Anna, I wish I could visit my family, but I do not have the time or money to go see them. She remembered their loving goodbyes when she had moved away to find work. She knew her parents wished they could have supported her until she was older, but they were too poor. My family lives here in the city, but I can only see them at Mass. We are all so busy, said Anna. Zita nodded and hugged her friend. God will give us the strength we need. On the rare days when she had free time, Zita helped Anna's family with cooking and cleaning. Their sincere thanks made her happier than money could. When the Fatanelli's cook found out, she was furious. Wasting time, working somewhere else? We need a maid in this house, not an angel. But I only help them after I have finished my chores, Zita said. Bad enough you go to church every day. You have too little to do, sneered the cook. You will do some more of my work. The cook had Zita bake the bread each day. It was a big job. First, she heated the oven. Then, she mixed flour, water, and yeast into dough. With her hands, she formed the loaves. The yeast made them rise, but that took time. While she waited for them to be ready, Zita did her other chores. She was busier and more tired than ever. Lord, help me remember that in serving this family, I am serving you. Please let me continue working here. praying and helping those in need. Zita prayed. At least she still found comfort in going to Mass every morning. One Sunday, Zita did not see Anna or Anna's family in church. Anna's mother is sick, her neighbor said, and Anna is too busy working to help her. Stopping by their home after church, Zita found Anna's mother in bed with a fever. The other children were too young to help. I will return when I can, Zita promised her. Zita dashed to the Fatanelli's house. She was supposed to have Sunday afternoons off, although the cook almost never allowed it. This afternoon, may I please go help some friends? The cook shook her head. No, you need to bake the bread for dinner tonight, lazy girl. Zita pleaded, but my friend's mother is sick, and I promised to help her. If you want to work, do it here. If that bread is not baked, you will be fired. As Zita washed the dishes, she prayed, Lord, my friends need me. But if I lose my job, I might not find another. Please help me know what to do. By the time Zita put away the last plate, she had decided, I will go help my friend's family. When I get back, I will make the bread. Noticing that Zita was not in the kitchen, the cook muttered to herself, Zita thinks she is so much better than the rest of us. Just wait until the Fatanellis find out she has left without making the bread. After the noontime meal, the cook said to Signor and Signora Fatanelli, There is a problem in the kitchen. Please let me show you. Curious, her employers followed her. Is there trouble with the oven? Asked Signora Fatanelli. As she walked to the kitchen, opening the door for them, the cook snickered. She knew they would be furious when they saw Zita was not at work. The Fatanellis gasped and sank to their knees. What is going on? The cook asked, standing in the doorway. There in the dark kitchen, an angel was kneading the dough. Smiling, the angel made one loaf after another. When Zita returned, she paused on the doorstep. Lord, I am glad I helped Anna's family. Now, God, help me accept the consequences of my choice. Amen. The cook opened the door. Zita, she shouted, but she was not angry. Ashamed, she looked down. I am sorry I was unkind to you. I was wrong, but now, come, hurry. She ran down the hall. Zita followed the cook to the kitchen. There, the Fatanellis were kneeling in prayer. The angel opened the oven and slid out the bread. Zita prayed out loud, Lord, thank you for your kindness in sending me help. Did you like our story for today? I will read more about Saint Zita to you. About Saint Zita of Italy. Saint Zita of Italy, who is also called Saint Zita of Lucca, was born in 1212 in a village called Monte Sagrati. She worked for the Fatanelli family for almost 50 years. Following Zita's example, the Fatanellis began going to Mass regularly. When Zita grew up, they promoted her so that she was in charge of the other servants. She also took care of the Fatanelli children. She was glad to do this work and thought it was an important way to serve the Lord. Zita kept on bringing food and help to the sick and poor all of her life. She also visited people in jail. Saint Zita died in 1272. Her body lies in the Basilica di San Frediano, where she often went to worship. Her feast day is April 27. She is the patron saint of domestic servants, restaurant servers, and the city of Lucca. I hope you enjoyed our story for today. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again next week here in Nature, Poetry, and Stories. And by the way, keep an eye on my video tutorial for illustration. Thank you for watching. See you again.